Welcome to An Exile. This is where the happy people are. I'm Doug Tenaple, and Rashida Tlaib is not happy. She's got tears. In fact, these are fake tears. She's a Palestinian from Michigan, a representative in Congress. She just repeated propaganda that's been proven false, and everyone knows it's false now, that initially Gaza had fired rockets into a hospital by accident. They were firing over to Israel. One of them fell short, went into a hospital, and Rashida Tlaib is repeating anti-Israel propaganda, claiming that it came from Israel. But first, I need to ask you guys a favor to like and comment, subscribe and follow if you're not part of our group yet. It helps this channel out a lot, helps get the message out to all of you. It's how you guys heard about this channel in the first place. Thank you. Rashida Tlaib is a Palestinian American, but she shows her loyalty here as not being for peace or freedom or our allies or for decency when you consider what Hamas did. And I have just no sympathy for someone. Her tears do not work on me because she does not think of the tears of the parents who lost their kids, who were kidnapped viciously by these people. So watch this clip. Just remember, this is stuff that we know is a lie. And now she's claiming that it wasn't Hamas that fired the rocket, but Israel.
You're going to give millions of dollars back to Gaza to help children. Great. But then you're going to give billions to literally fuel the same violence, the psycho violence that's going to continue to happen. Do you know in the last 15 years, there have been 7 conflicts. I don't even like calling it that. 7 waves of just death in Gaza. 7 times. So when are we going to say as Americans enough? Because I truly believe this. I truly believe this in my heart. Americans want a ceasefire. They want it to stop. You know, when I first got elected, my cousin in Ramallah called me, and we had this moment. And she's like my little cousin, but now she's an adult. And she says to me, oh my God, we can't believe you got elected. And I said, yeah, I'm just like, whatever, I'm here, okay. But she says, you don't get it, Rashida. We really thought Americans hated us. Like the fact that you got elected, like she just even that, like, oh my God, so they don't, I said, no. The majority of Americans are literally against oppression. They're against occupation, they're against human rights violations. If you just tell them the truth, they will be on our side. So we have to speak the truth. We gotta stop allowing people to police our words, to target what we say. At the end, Maya and Shama should be alive. And if we don't get back to our shared humanity, I don't think we're ever going to be able to come back from this. And to my president, to our president. Yes, he's still our, well, hold on. I want him to know, as a Palestinian American, is also somebody of Muslim faith, I'm not going to forget this. And I think a lot of people are not going to forget this. And it's not a threat. It isn't. They think we're joking. I mean, I think the White House and everyone thinks that we're just going to sit back and let this just continue to happen. No. The fact of the matter is, our lives are not safe with you or the forever impeached president. When are we going to feel safe? When are we going to stop funding continued, literally, oppression of indigenous communities? When are we going to say enough? It makes me so angry to have to say it, but I'm telling you, I'm talking to people that literally are like me. They literally believed in this party that was supposed to be inclusive of all of our opinions and our views and our political stance and all of these things. But what is starting to get really, really, really clear and very loud is that somehow many of us in this room, because of our political opinions, because maybe our faith is a certain faith, maybe because our ethnicity is a certain ethnicity, that somehow we're subhuman. That somehow we're not as equal to, again, of a human to be able to live and really survive and be able to thrive in our country and in the world. It's like it doesn't even matter. that's what's been really painful. It's this just continue to watch people think it's okay to bomb a hospital with children. You know what's so hard sometimes is watching those videos and the people telling the kids don't cry and like let them cry. And they're shaking, and some of you know this, they keep telling them not to cry in Arabic. They can cry, I can cry, we all can cry. If we're not crying, something is wrong. And so I'm telling you right now, President Biden, not all America's with you on this one. And you need to wake up and understand that. We are literally watching people commit genocide and killing a vast majority just like this. And we still stand by and say nothing. We will remember this. But all of you, you need to know, I swear to God, Wahiyat Allah, you are on the right side of history. You are. You're doing everything possible to save lives. What is wrong with that? Stop it with trying to politicize this. One goal, save lives. That's it. Do everything you're supposed to do to make that happen. Stop with the bullshit. I love you all so much.
Rashida Tlaib is the one who's trying to politicize this whole thing. She and the squad, and the position of these Marxists is to be anti-Israel. Even think about it with Ukraine. Imagine if we came out and demanded Ukraine's response to Russia, say, hey, don't let hatred take control of you. We need to end this aggression now. We're not. We're funding it. This is a sick lie that Rashida Tlaib is repeating. And it's because she puts both her politics and her anti-Western civilization values over the Constitution. This should have her removed from Congress, including anyone who comes out on the side of Hamas, who are modern day, just the worst totalitarian, monstrous civilization. They're raised to see Jews as animals. If you ever get into their propaganda, it is systematic and it's sick. The idea that the West would support this with a straight face and that she would blame Israel for what the bad guys did shows how morally corrupt a good percentage of the Congress is. And these people should be at least be voted out, but really they should be removed. Of course, I want to know what you guys think. Leave in the comments below what you think the punishment should be for Rashida Tlaib. Should she be removed? By commenting, you help spread the word out. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, I welcome you into this community. I'm Doug in Exile.